Everyone, welcome back to our next SmartSuite showcase. If you're new here, I'm your host, Nate Montgomery, and in this series, we share the ways that customers are using our platform. Today's episode, we're taking a look at we can use a SmartSuite solution to manage the deployment of your SmartSuite solutions. In our monthly training class, we use a solution building template that helps you think about the data structure, the fields of one solution in particular, but oftentimes a business or department-wide use of SmartSuite involves multiple processes, solutions, and teams. On the other hand, because SmartSuite is so flexible with the amount of use cases and the speed of developing solutions, it's good to have a place to document all the solutions that are being built out, especially if they're happening simultaneously, to help you manage the deployment. We're going to be taking a look at this solution deployment solution. It is ultimately a simplified project management solution, so feel free to use it for project management if you like the format of it. There's going to be a link in the description to copy the template below. If you're curious about the monthly training, there's also going to be a link in the description. Opening up the solution, we're brought to a deployment dashboard. This is going to be our overview of the status of all projects and upcoming tasks and meetings. You can see our structure at the top with our tables. It's very straightforward. We have our projects, so the different processes or solutions we're looking to create. Our tasks, which are the different work that needs to be done, grouped into phases, whether that be the planning and design of the solution, the work on the data migration and the integrations, whether that be the development or the testing, or the maintenance and upkeep of that solution. And then we have our meetings to manage meetings that are happening throughout this process with our team members or staff that help out with this deployment overall. This dashboard compiles all this information together. We can see all of our projects, how we're trending in percent complete, what is our stoplight status, and who has ownership over this project. And when we scroll down to upcoming tasks, we can see anything that hasn't been completed yet, sorted by due date, so we know what is upcoming next for the SmartSuite solutions that we're rolling out, and how are we progressing into turning these solutions into live solutions. The upcoming meetings widget is going to do the same thing and show us upcoming meetings where we're discussing the tasks and work being done with regards to these projects. To focus on projects, we can go into a Kanban view to see all project status, to see all the different processes or solutions as they're moving along towards rolling them out to be live solutions. In this grid view, using the stoplight status, colors our records to show if we're on track or are there any potential risks or roadblocks happening for these projects as a whole. Jumping over to tasks, a task by project and phase shows our tasks, which project they're related to and which phase they're part of. So in this template, we have some good examples for the phases of tasks that go into rolling out a solution, including the planning, design, all the way to training and support and deployment. In this view, we can understand the tasks that need to happen, who owns them, in order to get this solution out to the team. If we need to focus on just visualizing one project in whole, because we have dependencies between these tasks, a Gantt view can make sense. So for example, for our contract management solution, we can create a view, the dependencies and the timeline. The Gantt view and the dependencies are going to make it really easy to auto schedule based on that due date, where you can either move dates back or forward. The deployment of preceding solutions moves differently than expected. In addition to planning out the projects and the work needing to be done and assigning ownership, we can also start to document and centralize the reviews and the meetings we have with the work going on. In our meetings table, we're able to track all the meetings we need to plan to discuss the tasks happening for this solution rollout. And using SmartSuite's automation engine, we're able to integrate with Google Calendar to create events when, for example, we move the status of a meeting from planned to confirmed, and it can pull in the attendees from your SmartSuite member directory. You can add other attendees' emails inside of an email field that will also be invited to the meeting at hand. Meeting notes being tracked inside of a smart doc with the rich text capabilities are a great place to store the notes and record the conclusion of that meeting. The meetings are linked to a project, and you can associate a task of that project with the meeting. So whether you're working from the project, the task, information is related and easily accessed. A calendar view may also be a good way to visualize upcoming meetings. You can even bring in the task deadlines and the project deadlines by adding other calendars to have one central calendar view. Lastly, in our staff table, we're able to track information about the members of SmartSuite that may not be in the solution yet, that may be helping out with the deployment, or may not be in the solution yet, and will be using the solution after the deployment. We're able to associate staff members with projects to get an understanding of the team and the resources we have allocated to help out with the rollout of these projects. As projects and tasks are completed and solutions start getting ready for testing and user feedback, permissions are going to be key for rolling out the right level of access to that team when the time is ready. If you want to share the progress you're making with the rollout of these solutions, a share view is a good option to share live updates. Once again, showing the deployment dashboard, this is going to be powerful for centralizing all the work that's happening during this deployment in one place to get that high level view of where each of the solutions are at, what is upcoming, and is everything going to meet the dates we have set up, so we can roll out these solutions in a timely manner like it should be the case with no-code solutions. That is going to wrap up this SmartSuite showcase. It's a very simple but powerful solution if used effectively. Once again, if you're wanting to use this template, there's going to be a link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.